Good morning. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks to everybody that's been subscribing and commenting. I don't make any money off of this. I don't monetize my videos. I do it for my own pleasure. They're kind of like home videos that I just kind of put out to the public. But it's really cool that people interact with me. And even cooler, when I was in Gettysburg a few weeks ago, I actually got stopped on the street by an older gentleman, and he told me that he changed his whole vacation around after watching my videos, and he wanted to go to the places and in the order that I went to them and eat at the restaurants that I went to. So I thought that was really cool to be recognized. That was first and only time that's ever happened, but that was kind of cool. I also had saw in like the day 3, I think, of the seminar videos in Gettysburg, I saw some reenactors out on Hancock Avenue. One of the reenactors that was with that group left a comment on the video and said it wasn't just the 124th. Now, I had mentioned that it was the 124th New York in the video, but it wasn't just them. Apparently it was the 119th and the 150th New York State volunteers. And the guy's name was Remembering Civil War History 7744. So thanks for watching. Sorry for the mix-up. I know you guys take that stuff really seriously, and you guys were doing a really good job. So what I'm going to do is I got more video that I took from that day, just a little bit more than what was in that video. So I'm going to put up all the video I took from their demonstration, and I'll put that on right after this. But I did want to say just thanks. I will be in Gettysburg here again in a couple of weeks for Remembrance Day. So if you guys are out in Gettysburg on the 15th, 16th, 17th for Remembrance Day, I'll be there. Let me know you're going to be there, and I'll buy you a beer over at the Sweeney Tavern or something. So, all right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Gettysburg here in a couple of weeks. So, take care.
Five files, right? On. In the other direction. All right, y'all come on up. They're not gonna get. You can come up to the barrier. You're welcome to sit on the monument, whatever. Why is it costing nothing, Aubrey?
Because it's on their own time, their own gas, their own dime.
That's right. How about a round of applause for you?
How about a round of applause?
I'm gonna turn it over to them, but they'll give you plenty of warning when they're about to shoot. It's about 20 muskets, so forth. You'll have plenty of time to get your pictures.
My dad can do that.
Oh, really? I bet your dad can do anything, can he? I bet he should be able to. He's your daddy right here. I do want to, but you know, in case I don't have time the next demo, I sincerely want to thank everybody for coming out today. You know, the more volunteers we get out here, the better it looks for y'all. And it just won't happen unless you can get 20 people together that are willing to throw away a whole weekend to come out here and do these demos right here. So I am truly, truly, truly grateful for everything that y'all do for the park. All right, without further ado.
So for our demonstration here, we have a small company of 20 men. Captain will take the company out. I'll be narrating for you while they're doing this. The program that we have for you is how do you address the enemy threat. You're marching, you'll see shortly how you march going to battle, and you'll see why you have to be in this particular formation to fire. But you're marching down the road, and the enemy's in your front. How do you get to this position? Your right, your left, or behind you. It's not simply enough to say, can you load the musket?
Attention,
Because
company.
if you load the musket,
Shoulder,
you say, hi.
on.
we'll meet at noon on the battlefield. You be there, I'll be here. No, that's not how the battles happen.
Face.
So in this way, you'll see how they do things. I'll let the captain start speechifying, and he'll pause to speechifying.
Company. Ready. Aim.
Can't fire this way. Front rank is dead meat.
Recover. Shoulder on. Forward. March.
Now as the captain takes him out,
March.
they'll go back, they'll be 5 file right, they'll front. Soldiers have learned to load in 9 times, 9 steps. We're shoulder to shoulder, rear rank is 13 inches behind the front rank. So those steps that they have all have to be followed.
Gentlemen, loading in 9 times. Load.
They have a cartridge, looks like this. Y'all come up, we don't stink that bad. You have to have 2 opposing teeth because you'll see shortly what happens with that. The bullet is in the base, the ball, mini ball, made by Claude Minet. Black powder's on top of it as a tail. Nope.
Handle cartridge.
Handle. You take it in your cartridge box. You take it up.
Tear cartridge.
That's why you need 2 opposing teeth. You have no teeth, you're in the artillery.
Charge cartridge.
The black powder goes down the barrel. Now the bullet that's up here is squeezed out of the paper and see at the top of the barrel. These are rifled muskets. They'll fire accurately 250 yards and they will travel 1,000 yards.
Draw. Rammer.
Very important. Critical step.
Ram cartridge.
Now, I see how far down my ramrod goes. If it's high up like this, I've got a problem for the next round. And if I lose my ramrod, I have a nutcracker.
Return rammer.
You'll notice when Private Meany does this, his little finger goes over the edge of the ramrod. If it cooks off accidentally, he has a slight burn.
Prime.
Hand over the barrel. Now I'm priming, just like they primed over there, the percussion cap goes on the cone. So the instructor knows they're all loaded. Wait for 2.
Shoulder.
You go back to shoulder up. That's your 9th step. Now in battle, you don't do that.
Like a
2
real
post
gun.
march.
Yes, they are real guns.
Like a real gun.
Well, they might be reproduction.
It's a company volley. You can fire 3 different ways.
Aim. Fire. Load.
Now, what's the problem? Everyone is unloaded. You're expected to load and fire 3 rounds per minute. Even at the best of rates, that means the enemy's got 20 seconds to come charge across that field and get closer to you. So you fire by rank, front rank, rear rank. If you have a regiment of 10 companies, you fire by company. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in sequence. You'll see later on in the demonstration, firing by file. Each 2 men, front rank and rear rank, make a file. That sounds not like reenactors who aren't used to it. Bum, 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 bum.
Shoulder. On.
And those the sergeants now come back in their positions. The
Right.
captain goes out front.
Face. 5 files right. March.
And marching along.
Faisal left flank. March.
Someone, oh my gosh, the Confederates are across the field.
Right.
They're by
Oh.
the fence. Our left side now can be defended.
Firing by rank. Rear rank. Ready. Aim. Fire. Load.
Now, if I'm in the front rank,
Aim. Fire. Load.
you want to have somebody in rear rank between my firing. You may notice that today it's nice and breezy, the smoke dissipates. Earlier on in the war, when the first Confederate National was 3 stripes, unlike our 13 stripes, blue canton, in the smoke of battle, you can't tell which flag is which. The original development of the battle flag was so one side would know the other.
Shoulder.
Battle line.
Company. Halt.
They're right shoulder shift arms. That maneuver is done at this pace. Reenactors a little older. We don't move that fast anymore.
Firing by file. Just do volume.
can you imagine 10 or 20,000 soldiers firing? Commands. If we're firing by the drum, by the bugle, the call is bum 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 bang. The drum, bum 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 bum, ready, bum 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 bum, aim, bum 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 bang. So the men would never be able to do that. Typically, as an officer, I have buglers standing with me to echo my commands musically. Now they're coming towards us again. What happened?
On the right, by file into line. Mark.
The enemy is on the right side of our right flank. What do? The first sergeant and the officer set the line. When the first two files are in place, they begin firing by file. Now you can fire independently. If I'm the Confederates and my whole field is a Confederate, I'm not coming standing up, I'm coming hunched over. You often hear in battles, they ran like they were running through a thunderstorm. When a volley is done really crisply, it sounds like a tearing sheet. Sergeant this time, not the first sergeant. Reform the line, the address is left on the second sergeant.
Company, halt! Ready! Aim! Fire! Recover. Prime.
Now, they prime weapons, I can't, and I'm watching them. So we clear the weapons. Then as now, weapon safety is a vital feature.
Ready! Fire! Recover. Shoulder on. Fix bayonets.
And you will see in the distance, you'll see in the trees down below, flag wigwagging. Or you would not go out and put out a smoking ember. Down at Chancellorsville, men who were gravely wounded were burned to death when the woods caught on fire. Same with the wilderness. But we'd rather have the headline say, reenactors scorch acres of Gettysburg.
Halt! Unfix bayonets.
Let's see if they remember, sir, the rifle now that you've unfixed his shoulder. Let's see if they remember. Some did, some did. It was over the triangular field, heavily engaged, serious casualties, losing their colonel and their major, and wounded a lieutenant colonel, Captain Wygant, ended up commanding the entire regiment. So we represent almost the entire geography of this battlefield, which is also significant. New York State had more men here than any other state in the Union. So it's ironic, we all know each other, and we form together for this event and represent as much as we happen to represent. Other thing you'll see on people are different red and blue devices. Well, if I'm a general, who are my soldiers? They're all dressed in blue. Who's mine? Corps badges came out to differentiate people in different Army Corps. Red Star, 1st Division, 12th and 20th Army Corps. Red Lozenge, 1st Division, 3rd Army Corps. Or later on, 3rd Division of the 3rd Army Corps. At the end, Sergeant Scanlon is wearing a crescent, 3rd Division, 11th Army Corps. That way, and why the divisions are red, white, and blue, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. General.
At the route step.
Do I have a rip in my face?
Mark, maybe.
You have to tell me.
I believe you do.